So X-Men 97, Season 2, Episode 4. Recap and review. This episode was good. And don't mind me doing it 2 weeks late because life been life. And so we just gonna skip past that part and get into this episode. So this episode picks up where episode 3 obviously left off with Ramatut sending that big old blast to destroy them while they were in the cave, meaning the X-Men and Apocalypse and all of his people. Well, the X-Men survive and Apocalypse survives, but all of his people are gone. And of course, Nur, because he's not Apocalypse just yet, blames Magnus. He's like, "You lied to me. You're a prophet of lies." And Charles like, "No, wait. He didn't lie to you. He just didn't tell you the whole truth." And so he goes and starts to explain that they're not from this time. They're actually from the future, yada, 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 yada. During this time, you have Bishop, and he was like this the whole episode. "Let's get out of here. These armbands are working. It's time to leave this place. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I don't know why y'all wasting y'all time trying to make this man good. It's not going to work. He is who he is. Let's get out of here. I don't even know why y'all playing with y'all lives like that." And of course, they try to put it to a vote because Nightcrawler's like, "Eric, what he's trying to do is noble, it's cool, but it's unpredictable, and we can't go on that." And Rogue is like, "Well, I see what's going on, but we may get to help the people that we done lost in the fruit." You know, of course, she think about Remy. And I get it, sis, but even if Eric's plan did work, we still don't know the type of consequences that will happen. But Beast is like, "Let's put it to a vote." Eric snatches the armband and destroys it. And Bishop is pissed. He's like, "You done stranded us here." And Magneto don't care. Then we get Professor doing a mind probe on Nur to try to figure out where this hidden temple of cosmic power is, because we know that it's been calling out to him. And this dang professor, I don't understand how powerful of a telepath Charles is, but he still be all that, doing all this stuff when he in people's minds and getting toe up. It doesn't click for me. But anyways, he sees his past when Nur's mom left him in the sand when he was a baby, when he was a slave, all those things, right? Up until where he is now. And he saw the Celestial, because the Celestial is what's been calling him. They see the Celestial's eyes in the sky that are actually like the stars, the constellations. And so Nur's like, "I can lead you to where it's pointing towards." So they travel across the desert, near and far, headed that way. But before they get there, Ramatut, who we then, well, I guess you could kind of tell from last episode, is Kang, the Conqueror, right? That's who we know him as. He has some cerebral-like thing, and he gets the professor up out of his sleep. Once again, turning him every which way but loose in the mind. And he supposed to be one of the most formidable telepaths. And he getting yoked up like that. Pissed me off. Like, Charles, have a seat. I'm so sick of this. And you're not doing anything. You're a waste of time. You're a waste of space. It makes no sense. But he reveals that Apocalypse is going to be who he's going to be. And that they wasting their time. Unfortunately for them, they lead him to the temple. They get in the temple only to see that they made a grave mistake. Apocalypse looks into the temple and he sees the hieroglyphs. And he realizes that they have been trying to keep him from being who he feels like he's destined to be. And Xavier's like, "No, we're trying to make you not a monster." He was like, "No, this is who I was always meant to be." And so he goes to claim his power. The X-Men try to stop him. And once again, Magneto pissed me off too this episode. Why are you using these little magnetic rings and they're not doing anything? He literally just sat there. Hold on, I'm going to put a little clip here so y'all can see. He literally was doing this and it did nothing. Nothing moved. It was a way. I hated it so bad. And of course, he knocked Bishop down. He knocked Xavier down. Kurt did teleport him, but he should have teleported him farther away. And then why would you stay connected to him and got your arms crunched up? Rogue's the only one that got a good punch in. She did get him one good time, but the next time he was ready for her and towed her up to and kicked her real good in the gut. E.A.R, of course, gets to the crystal and gets the power of the Celestial by uttering his infamous line. I am the rocks of the eternal shore. Crash against me and be broken. And E.A.R officially becomes Apocalypse. So after he transforms and their time bands get fixed by Beast, Magneto tries to send them all through time. Professor doesn't go through the time warp because Apocalypse stops it. And I'm just saying, he has so many one-liners throughout the rest of this episode. I mean, they were cutting deep and they were good. He told Charles, I'd make you a horseman if not for the lack of spine. The double entendre. And in this moment, him and Magneto get to fighting because he was trying to attack Charles, and Magneto was like, you ain't getting my best friend. So he wraps him up in all this metal, tosses him out like a rag doll. And then, because Apocalypse initiated this black hole thing to destroy the city. And while this thing is destroying the city, Ramatut, do you not know he hopped in his little spaceship and skedaddled? And he told Kendra, you on your own, sister girl, deuces. And so Magneto decides that he is going to stop this black hole and save the people. And it was so heart-wrenching because he was giving his goodbye to Charles. And you know, they best friends. His brother. And he basically told him, he was like, you know, don't weep for me. This is pretty much what he's meant to do in this moment, because he said, maybe this is why I've always gladly played the devil, to, you know, push the sinners to embrace the saint. So Magneto successfully, like the GOAT he is, mind you, the GOAT, Omega level mutant, uses all of his power to stop and contain the black hole and diffuse it. To his detriment, he comes flying back down after getting shot up into the sky. He comes back down, lands in a crash. Professor tries to crawl to him, only to hear that big old heavy-footed sucker Apocalypse come, which he utters his next cold line. You call yourself a teacher, but you fail to see the lesson. And so, to wrap it up, y'all, Apocalypse kills Magneto right in front of Charles. And it was the reaching out. When they was reaching out for each other, like, it was like Seeley. Ain't no ocean, ain't no sea. That's kind of how it was. And he was crying, I'm sorry, I can't do it. He said, Charles, it was just a lot. Very emotional. And of course, in this moment, Charles is distraught. He's furious. And his best friend just got obliterated in front of him. And so he just started throwing jabs at Apocalypse. He's like, how wise your mother to abandon you? Paul should have let you bake in the sun. He said, you'll never be a god. You will always just be a monster. And here go Apocalypse. But I'll always be. And then he walks right up to Charles and puts his boot over his head and touches his forehead with his boot and says, only a coward would think himself mighty to step on ants. Using Magneto's words against him, insane. So overall, I would give this episode an 8 out of 10. I thought the story was done really well. I love the backstory that they gave us for how Insabanur became the Apocalypse that we know today. And then the incorporation of the Celestials and how it's tied into his transformation, and the little tidbits they gave us on Kang the Conqueror. So I'm excited to see what they got coming next. So y'all tune in to my next reviews, but please like and share and let me know what you thought.